Hey guys, welcome back to Basement Sport Addicts, episode 62.
The whole squad again.
Yeah, we got Ethan, Sean. Let's go, dude. We got a lot of baseball. I mean, Pistons aren't in it, but the playoffs have been kind of nice. You know, they've been kind of
Sort of,
right.
kind of.
There was a game 7. Wasn't very entertaining, but we also have a bunch of walk-offs to talk about.
Bunch of walk-offs.
I mean, Tuesday was the day of walk-offs. I think there was 5.
Yeah.
Crazy. Baseball walk-offs. Tigers are doing good. Best team in baseball. First team to 30 wins. We're so goated. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Bang.
We're the basement sport addicts, no doubt. Shouting and cheering, letting it all out. Analyzing plays, predicting the score. So grab your snacks, your jerseys, and your crew. Get ready for some sports talk rendezvous in the basement where the legends are made. Where every game is.
Whoa. Welcome back.
Oh, yeah.
We got a lot to get to, so should we just jump right into it, or should we see how each other's weeks are going?
Yeah. How was your week, Ethan?
Mine was pretty good. You know, I won a tournament in Louisville. That's why my voice is a little scratchy if it is.
Congratulations.
Yes. How's your week been?
It was good. Went to a friend's house, had a bonfire, played wiffle ball, pickleball.
Pickleball?
Honestly valid. Literally.
Were you cooking?
Tennis? No, not really.
Dang.
It's like my first time playing pickleball, but I went crazy in wiffle ball, though. Call
Sure
me
you
wiffle
did.
ball champion, bro.
No, they don't.
Our team
Who?
got killed, actually.
Who calls you that?
Everybody, and then, like, around Utah. Like, everyone in Utah.
Oh.
Everyone in Utah calls me that, yeah.
Who lives in Utah?
Nobody. Probably Mormons, probably. That's about it.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. But to them, I'm like the wiffle ball champion, so.
Yeah, I guess you can be called that.
Exactly.
Hey, just between us, me and you guys, no, he's not.
I was going crazy, bro.
Sure.
I even hit a home run lefty.
Sure you did.
I'm a righty, by the way.
Sure you are.
So,
Sure you did.
I'm actually a lefty somehow. All right, yeah, let's get into football. The schedules for everyone was out, and it's so good.
I'm just going to say something. We have 13 out of 16 playoff games. So
Yeah.
13 out of 16 are playoff teams
From
in our schedule from last year.
Insane, bro.
Insanity.
It's brutal, dude. But, like, this is the year that we're going to show that it was not Ben Johnson. It was not Aaron Glenn. It was Dan Campbell was the mastermind behind everything. Dan Johnson. Dan Campbell literally gave Ben Johnson all of the calls, and Ben just did it. So, actually, we're going to go crazy.
Let's just
make our prediction for next year already early. We're in end of May. Here we go. Here's our line.
We got week 1 at Green Bay. What do you say? What do you think?
I lost. We got a loss there.
We kind of have to throw in losses.
Yeah.
In our eyes, we're winning every single game. We know
Yeah.
that's not happening, so we kind of like took our odds, you know?
Yeah.
Week 2.
What do you got?
Oh, yeah, I'm taking the loss. Oh, wait, for week 2?
Oh, week 2. Oh, yeah.
We're going week
We're
1.
we're doing this together, so this
Yes.
is both of our predictions. So
Indeed.
we combined, and yeah. So week 2.
Week 2 versus Chicago at Ford Field. We're getting the dub. There's no way we're losing to Ben Johnson the first game we play them.
No way.
No way.
No. Caleb Williams is trash. Ben Johnson is not very good.
Oh, in case you were wondering, that's like our 3 non-playoff games are 2 Chicago's and then 1 New York, so it's like stupid.
Okay.
Because 2 of them
And
are
Cleveland Browns.
Oh, so maybe it's 4.
Yeah.
Anyways.
It's
Week
something.
3.
Week 3 in Baltimore.
In Baltimore.
This is going to be our statement game right here. Put it on the flag. We win Sunday night game in Baltimore, bro. This is going to be a tough game. It's kind of going to be cold.
Can we get a
Night
score
game.
prediction?
Bro, 38-31. 38-31.
17-42 Lions.
That would be a statement game for sure. That would be, bro. Stopping Lamar Jackson.
That's gonna be tough. That'd be the tough. We don't stop running.
Aiden Hutchinson somehow gets 4 sacks.
Aiden Hutchinson somehow gets 5.5 sacks.
6 games. There's 6 sacks in 3 games.
Anyways,
Week 4, what do you got?
Week 4 versus Cleveland at Ford Field. Is it a question? Lions by 50. Bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. I like that. I like
Yep.
that.
Week 5 at Cincinnati.
At Cincinnati, win against the Bengals. Do we have loss?
We have one loss at Green Bay.
No, we have the. Oh yeah. Week 5 at Cincy, we got the dub.
Yes, we
got
have the dub. We have the dub.
Yeah, like this is gonna be a crazy game back and forth for sure. But dude, we're not losing to the Bengals defense, bro.
Indeed.
It's gonna be a 70-65 game, but like still.
All right. Week 6 at Kansas City because they're too scared to play us at Ford Field. So, yeah, we're going to take the game from them like we did in 2022. Give me similar scoring.
Okay.
28-25.
Okay.
I don't know how they'll get 25, but they're going to get 25.
Yeah, the math can math.
The math can math. Just how much math do you want to math out to math it?
From mathing. Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Exactly. Math with Ethan. Week 7.
Week 7. Where's this?
It's right there.
Oh, Week 7 loss versus Bucks. Yeah, I just think they have our number. We obviously beat them that one year, I think, like 3 times or something.
Yeah.
But, like, dude, the Bucks have lost. We lost them last year. And, I don't know, they're just a sneaky team. We just don't seem to play our best against the Bucks, so I got a loss there.
Week 8, we're going to win the bye.
I think we tie.
I think we win the bye week.
Yeah.
Anyways, week 9 versus Minnesota in Ford Field. We're gonna take that one from their hands. So right now we're 6-2.
We'll see
Yeah.
it though at the end. Week 9 at. Wait, did you say that?
Yes,
Minnesota.
you're in week 10.
Week 10 at Washington. I think we get a revenge. Beat them. Don't got a score prediction, but I think we stop Jaden Daniels and we're him. So yeah.
Yes. Week 11. It's at Philly. It's Super Bowl champions. They're gonna be fired up. It's Sunday Night Football. I think they take this one from us. Barely.
Yeah. We wanted so bad to have that win, but I don't know. I just feel like we lose that game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So week 12 at New York. It's
at Ford Field.
Ford Field, New York Giants. Yeah, if we lose this game.
We don't deserve to be an NFL football team.
Yeah, Malik Neighbors is going to go for 7 attempts for catches and drop all of them because, DJ Reed is his father. So, yeah. Got no proof
For some
that.
reason, I feel like Kirby Joseph and Malik Neighbors are going to have beef.
Yeah. Kirby can go for anybody, bro.
That's true. I love Kirby, though.
Yeah.
We met him.
Dude, actually, at that Tiger game we went to on Tuesday with the walk-off, Brian Branch was there. And he wasn't even in those nice seats. Like, we could have gone over and say hi to him, but we just chose to sit in our seats. But, yeah.
Wait, you saw him? You knew he was there?
Yeah, but we didn't know exactly where. We just saw him on the Jumbotron. And he was, like, at, like, not the comfortable seats, but, like, the above, like, there. So we could have...
Sorry, I would have stopped.
Yeah,
I would have stopped.
For sure. I was like, if Ethan was here, we would have found him.
Yes. Anyways,
Yeah.
Week 13 versus Green Bay at Ford Field. We take this one. We get our get back on Green Bay. Yes.
Week 14 at versus Dallas. I think we win this easily.
Dan Skipper
peasily.
touchdown.
Easily peasily. Yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
Week 15 at Los Angeles, the Rams. They're going to take this one from us. Wait, I thought we played the Chargers.
No.
Oh.
Week 16 at versus Pittsburgh. I think we win this game. They don't have a quarterback. Trash.
Yes, trash. Week 17 at Minnesota. We're taking that one too. Sorry, yeah.
Facts,
JJ
facts.
McCarthy's not him.
Facts.
Caleb, don't get mad.
Week 18 versus at Chicago to end the year. It'll probably be a primetime game. They haven't announced the times, but that one I feel like easy dub. Easy dub. We're not losing to Ben Johnson. So now I think we just go this fast just so I can do like a short.
All right. Week 1, a loss at Green Bay.
Week 2, a win versus Chicago.
Week 3, a win at Baltimore, statement game.
Week 4, win versus Cleveland.
Week 5, win at Cincinnati.
Week 6, win at Cincinnati. Nope. Win at Kansas City.
Week 7, loss versus the Buccaneers.
Week 8, bye.
Week 9, a win versus Minnesota.
Week 10, win at Washington.
Week 11, a loss at Philly.
Week 12, bounce back, win. First, the New York Giants.
Statement game again. Week 13, a win versus Green Bay Packers.
Week 14, win versus the Dallas Cowboys.
Week 15, a loss against Rams. Why did I get all the losses?
Because you're just an owl.
Okay.
Week 16, win versus the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Week 17, a win against Minnesota.
Week 18, win at Chicago, making our record 13-4.
That's our predictions for the 2025 NFL season for the Detroit Lions.
What seed do we get? 2? With 13-4, 3 seed?
2-3 seed.
Yeah, I could see that. I feel like there's a team that will get 14. I feel like the Eagles or one of those teams will get 14.
Yep.
So we're good with 13.
Exactly, we
Good with a 3 seed.
Let's go to NFL.
Yeah.
Nick Sirianni and Brock Purdy both get extensions this week. Nick Sirianni, we don't have anything on that. It's just he got extended for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Multi-year deal. And then Brock Purdy, 5-year, $265 million extension. Crazy, dude.
Money.
Crazy you would trust this guy without any weapons. You know, you lose Debo. Brandon Ayuk's coming back from an injury. So, I don't know what you got there, Cuzzo, but it's...
Well,
you better hope that those guys are back. Ayuk and McCaffrey, better hope that those guys are good. Because Brock Purdy's not very good. Obviously, he's not very good with mediocre weapons, but that could be for anybody.
Yeah.
But still.
All right. NHL is in their playoffs. So we have the best Game 7, not best by one team Game 7.
Yeah.
The Florida Panthers destroy the Toronto Maple Leafs 6-1 Game 7.
In a Game 7, it's brutal, dude. That's your Game 7, you score 1 goal.
You let the other team score 6?
Yeah, brutal. I think Austin Matthews, brutal game. Yeah, not very good what you want to do for hockey, but...
No, not what you necessarily would like to do.
For sure.
For sure, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we don't know anything about hockey, if you couldn't tell. NBA playoffs. This is something we're a little bit more familiar with.
A little bit. Yesterday's Game 7, Nuggets versus Thunder. Game 7 was kind of bad. I mean, you have Nikola Jokic not shooting the ball. Nikola Jokic shot 9 attempts. He had more free throws than he made shots. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And you didn't even have to have anyone go crazy. Obviously, Shea had 35.
Only 9 free throw attempts? What are you doing, SGA?
Trash. But, you had nobody special, but everybody on the Nuggets was kind of bad. This was a terrible game from Jamal Murray, dude. 6 for 16, 1 for 8 from 3.
Where is he? Oh, right there.
13 whole points.
Terrible. No free throw attempts.
And Russell Westbrook also. More like Russell Westbrook.
Rick. Bringing back to his original state.
6 points, 2 for 5 from 3, brutal Game 7, but we do have the East, or the conference finals now. The 2 games are now Timberwolves versus Thunder, and then Pacers versus Knicks.
All right. We'll do our predictions right now as we speak. Why not, right?
Yep.
Timberwolves versus Thunder. I can't do it to myself. The Timberwolves will beat the OKC Thunder.
Yeah.
Remember when I called the upset last week?
Yeah.
Timby's in 6.
6?
6.
I have it going Game 7. Timberwolves in 7. I think this is Anthony Edwards' game. One of these 4 teams, one of the stars are going to get their first ring. That's cool to see.
Mm-hmm.
With Halliburton, Shea,
Jalen
Edwards, and Brunson. So it's cool to see. So Timberwolves in 7.
And Cat.
Yeah, and Cat. That's true.
Yeah. Anyways, the other series going on is Pacers-Knicks. Mm-hmm. Obviously, Tyrese Halliburton is better than Jalen Brunson, so that's why I'm taking the Pacers. In 5. Oh, wait. Sorry, I made a mistake. Pacers in 4 sweep the series against the Knicks. Bang. I'm hot taking this series. Pacers will beat the Knicks. I hate the Knicks. Jalen Brunson, go back to wherever you were born, your mother, I don't care. Leave. Leave the NBA. Cat, you as well. Just leave. Kyle Harkin go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got. Oh, I can't say Knicks. I'm gonna go Pacers in 7. I got Pacers in 7.
I have the sweep.
Yeah, that's crazy. But I got Halliburton going crazy. Make it a game 7. Make it interesting. So yeah, all or nothing, and Brunson falls apart. So
Riley Green agrees with me.
yeah,
He says
same with Carey.
he
And
says-
same with Tarek.
he says Pacers in 4.
And this random Panda Bear we've had the last 4 weeks in a row.
More than that.
Yeah, this
5.
guy's gonna stay on for
The entire MLB season.
Yeah,
And if I can't bring it to my heart
These
to
are
take
good
him
luck.
off.
The
We're just-
Tigers keep winning with
And,
this
and
guy.
and you know what? We also have like 1,000 views on all our shorts with this guy. So like,
Yeah, appreciate it, Panda.
thanks, Panda.
Panda. They
Panda.
might block us.
So,
though.
yeah, I'm just kidding. Anyways, yes, Panda on my side.
Yeah, so those are the series. I mean,
Those are the series. I mean, they're obviously going to be good games.
yeah,
Game 1 versus Thunder Timberwolves is tomorrow.
but
Let's get a score prediction. Game 1.
host up. I got Timberwolves winning 108 to 103.
Okay. I got Thunder winning Game 1, 104-98.
Okay.
Yes.
I honestly forgot what I said, but I'll look back at it.
Anyways,
Yeah.
That's-
Celtics. I mean, it was a brutal game.
it was.
Like, it looks a lot closer than it was, but this game was over so long ago. Obviously, Tatum was out for it, but like,
Can I click the team?
those are like the games they've played before.
Whoops. What game are we looking for?
I don't know. Hey, honestly, this is fine.
All right.
Yeah, because we could just end basketball because there's not much going on. Curry, they just needed the Warriors to win one game to get it back to Game 6 for Curry to play, but they just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards took over, and yeah. So, like, it's not crazy.
Not terrible.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into MLB, then we'll go Tigers. How does that sound?
Yeah. Series of the week, should we start then?
Yes, we should start with Series of the Week. Sean won last week.
Thank you, Cody Bellinger. 4-3 now. Now I get the next pick. We decided Guardians versus Twins. It's actually starting today. First game is Bailey Ober versus Logan Allen. And then Gavin Williams versus Chris Paddock. And then game 3, Tanner Bybee versus Joe Ryan. So those are pretty good matchups. You know, not like
Not crazy.
Not the aces.
It's middle of the order.
Yeah,
Middle
like
of the-
Joe Ryan's really good, but
He's been stressing about this. He does
Yeah.
not know who to pick.
I think I'm going to go with the Minnesota Twins. They've won 13 of their last 14 games, so they're obviously hot, and the Guardians have been falling apart, but it's still a close series. Like, any team can win.
Yes.
Like you just need one, like that, and
You know what?
the Guardians will be back. So I'm going to go Twins.
J-Ram's going to be the reason why the Guardians win this, and if he can play well, that's going to be the reason. And I think that if I have a choice, J-Ram will play well, the Guardians will win. That's who I would have chose anyways, without you picking first.
Okay.
So
Valid.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I need this tie. So, yeah.
yeah, he's not going to get it, guys. Are we doing a punishment? Oh wait, are we doing a punishment? For
I think
Series
that's
of
just. I think punishment was just for the
the home run draft?
home run draft.
You need to talk about that.
Well, next week.
Next week. We keep delaying it on you
Yeah.
guys. We
Because
will do it
it's
next
better
week.
to have like later, like
Yes, so we'll
so
jump in. It'll be
there's
like
actually,
110
like-
home runs.
yeah, like that's cool. We keep forgetting to do it also.
Yes, that's also a reason.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry. The panda is also sorry.
Yes, he apologizes. So
He
yeah, that's series of the week. Let's get into other MLB news.
Yes.
There's been some crazy Ozempic stuff.
Oh, yes.
Jose Alvarado. This is not for sure what happened, but Jose Alvarado suspended for 80 games, most likely for taking Ozempic. I mean,
Is that like a joke because he's fat, or is it like?
well, like
actually-
that's what he took. He took a skinny enhancing drug. I don't know. Yeah, he tried getting less fat, so I'm pretty sure he took Ozempic. That's
Work
like-
out, run
that's
on the
like-
treadmill, eat a salad, go for a walk. Other ways to other ways to lose fat.
That's wild. Yeah.
You do not need to take Ozempic. You know, not sponsored.
Yeah.
Anyways, he's suspended for 80 games,
And he's not eligible for the playoffs.
which sucks.
Dude, that's so that.
Tough
at least
loss.
none of us said Phillies would go far though. That's,
Exactly.
That is good.
That is good. We
'Cause-
all did last year, and
Yeah.
that did not work out
Yeah,
well.
they both said they would win it all, and they choked, like they do every year. But yeah, crazy.
Anyways,
Speaking of Twins, the Minnesota Twins lost their 13-game
Were
win streak.
we speaking about the Twins?
Well, the series of the week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyways,
yeah, they
yes.
lost their 13. They had 13 wins in a row. That's
Crazy.
insane, dude.
They were red hot. They lost Carlos Correa the other day,
Yeah.
and they couldn't obviously win without him. So
Yeah. But
because Carlos Correa, on other news, is out on a 7-day IL for concussion with the collision that he had.
yeah.
So sucks for the Twins. Another reason why you guys are going to lose against the Guardians.
Yep.
Why are you agreeing with me?
I'm like, yep, sure, buddy.
Okay.
What do you?
Rafael Devers, he's been red hot.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. He's been crazy hot the last couple of games. He had his first career walk-off the other day. He's batting .385, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs the last 7 games.
Sheesh.
Crazy.
Yeah. He had a grand slam yesterday, a walk-off the day before. Insane series, pretty much, for the Red Sox against the Atlanta Braves. But, yeah, Devers very good. That's weird that that's his first career walk-off home run.
Yes,
That's wild.
it is.
Wild.
10-year career or something like that, close to that.
Yeah.
And that's his first one.
That is wild.
Wild stuff.
Not as wild as Pete Rose, now eligible for the Hall of Fame.
Wow, that was smooth.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is now eligible for the Hall of Fame. They voted on it. It's probably just in the change of tides between like sports and betting and how it's just completely changed. I'm happy. He's one of the best hitters in the MLB history. I mean, you have to let him in.
Does this mean something about Barry Bonds?
Also, Shoeless Joe Jackson is also eligible
facts.
for the Hall of Fame with other betting suspensions.
And for a betting thing, I feel like it's better to bet on your own team.
Which is what Pete Rose admitted.
Rather
to
than
doing.
betting on the other team and then losing on purpose.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
That's better. But obviously, like, they're going to try their hardest no matter what.
Yeah.
But when you bet on yourself, you do extra hard, which is kind of wild, but yeah.
This kind of brings up other news. Will Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa, and what's his name?
McGuire.
Yes, Mark McGuire all be eligible for the Hall of Fame.
I hope so. 'Cause
I've been
Barry Bonds-
50-50 on this. Because obviously, like, they cheated. It made them so much better.
Yeah.
It made them play so much better.
But, like, you still had to hit the ball and stuff. That's the only thing. It did make you faster and stuff.
Like,
but...
I could hit a 98 mile an hour fastball. I trained for a couple more years.
Okay, buddy.
I've already
Yeah,
hit a
dude.
92 mile an hour fastball. Shout out
Yeah.
Xavier from CAC. We cooked you guys again.
Well, you played someone that you knew?
No,
Oh.
just he throws like 92.
Gotcha.
Yes. Anyways, yes.
Yeah.
Do you think they should be able to?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Like, he's one of the best hitters of our lifetime.
Generation, not our generation, like the boomers generation.
Yeah. Like, I don't think... He was 2003. Like, I wasn't even born when he was playing, so...
Yeah.
But, like, dude, he's so good.
All right, let's go to the Dodgers for a little bit.
Yeah.
The Angels swept the Dodgers in rivalry weekend.
Crazy, dude. Crazy. Without Mike Trout.
Without Mike Trout.
Without Mike Trout. Yeah, I mean, Ohtani...
I couldn't be
So
more
bad.
happy. I hate the Dodgers.
Yeah, as one should.
As, like, that's not even the Dodgers. This is Team Japan. Like, sorry, whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I'll put
still,
this
Ohtani.
Still. I don't
Yeah.
like
Ohtani was brutal last series, though.
it. Good.
He went 0 for 5 yesterday. Struck out to lose the game.
Mhm.
Sucks.
He
Yeah.
sucks.
No, but yeah, it's good to see that a bad team can sweep. Obviously it's baseball; anything can happen. But
I thought we like made a deal where it's like the Angels sweep and the Dodgers lose. Like anybody who watches has to like and subscribe.
that was the rule.
That was the
That
rule.
was the rule.
That was the rule. So I'm pretty sure you guys have to do that now. Sorry, such an inconvenience. But yeah. Also, Dodgers news: Chris Taylor and Austin Barnes DFA'd. Chris Taylor, they were both part of that World Series championship. So
Yeah, for both years actually.
Chris Taylor's been around a long time now. So he's been a Dodger for a while, right?
Yeah, I remember some big moments from Chris Taylor, some walk-offs in the playoffs. I remember Austin Barnes in that 2020 World Series against the Rays. He had that knock to get Blake Snell out of the game, and which caused havoc for the Dodgers. So, yeah, Austin Barnes very good defensive catcher. So
Yeah, he's been on the
Yeah.
Dodgers since 2016.
the reason they DFA'd him because they brought up their one big prospect, Dalton Rushing.
Who's that?
He was a big prospect
Oh,
for
I didn't
the
know
Dodgers.
that.
Yeah,
Okay,
Dalton Rushing.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, he had his first career hit.
Mhm.
But yeah, Chris Taylor, he's their Zach McKinstry. He could play anywhere.
Yeah.
Second base, outfield.
Except Tigers never DFA Zach McKinstry because he's
'Cause
him.
he's better.
better.
Yeah, literally.
Yes.
And
But
let's talk about some unfortunate news. Paul Skeens.
Polsky.
Yesterday against the Phillies, went 8 innings,
3 hits.
3 hits, 9 strikeouts,
1 walk.
1 walk, and he got the loss against the Phillies, bro. Dude, you gotta get this guy out of here.
If I did that, I'd be so pissed off about my team. But guess what? Polsky's such a great player, great teammate, great person that he didn't get mad.
They just,
Except he just,
yeah, went to Livy Dunn, but
Yes.
but dude, Paul Skeens is so good. bro.
crazy. We went so many episodes without mentioning her.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's tough.
But his career, dude,
We were on a streak. Sean broke it.
of course.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Yeah.
He said it.
Paul Skeens in his career, 33 starts, 14-8 record, 2.12 ERA, dude.
No, 2.12 era.
Era? Era? Yeah, 2.12 ERA, dude. 195 strikeouts. That's insane, dude. 200,
No, it's 195.2 innings pitched.
yes, innings, and 232 strikeouts.
.95 whip.
That's insane, dude. He's not even, he doesn't let anybody on.
And now he's a Team USA teammate.
Ooh, dude, here's a crazy topic. Championship game for Team USA. Tarek Skubal or Paul Skeens? Who's going?
Tarek Skubal.
I know, dude. That's a good discussion to have.
Tarek Skubal. Tarek Skubal. And I'm not biased.
It would obviously be one of those guys in the semifinals, and then bang, he got the championship. They're like, oh my gosh, I have to face Paul Skeens. Bop, Tarek Skubal.
They're both lefties, right?
No, Skeens a righty.
Oh, so they could just go perfect off of each other.
Dude, it's insane. Imagine the playoffs they do. Skeens for 5 or whatever, and Skubal.
Is
for
Tarek on
4.
Team USA?
Not yet, but he will be.
He better freaking go.
And I did not know this, but Skubal's on our team next year too. I thought.
I thought this was his last season.
Me too. I thought this was his last year, but no.
Oh,
Wait.
so
Yeah.
we're cooking like a cooking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go to Tigers then, shall we?
We got one more series.
Oh, do we?
before.
Oh, we do.
We
New
got-
York Yankees
Yeah.
versus New York Mets rivalry weekend. The New York Yankees might have the greatest fans in all of the MLB.
Yeah. Why is
Just kidding. That's hilarious.
Oh.
But I just think that what they did here is funny and
Yeah.
hilarious and great. They turned around on Juan Soto when he was running out of the field. Hilarious. Guess what he did that weekend?
What did he do?
What did he bat?
He
Guess.
got 1 for 10.
He did do that. How do you guess?
I don't know.
Anyways,
1 for 10.
and Max Fried carved him up.
Yeah, that was an insane AB, bro.
Curveball made him crumble. Get the strike 2 on the fastball, then another curveball makes him crumble again.
Yeah, it was a brutal AB.
That-
Obviously, hitting is hard, but bro, come on.
It can't be that hard.
So, yeah, dude,
Anyway,
that's insane.
Yes.
Yeah, Juan Soto 1 for 10 is crazy.
Yes.
Yeah,
It is wild. I think that New York Mets did not get what they paid for. I said
Not
it.
yet.
I said it.
Not
I said
yet,
it.
but-
I said it.
This first year, they always do bad after their first year at the big.
After
contract.
getting
It's so
paid, you
weird,
know?
yeah. Because obviously you don't have to. I saw he hit a ground ball to second and didn't run to first, and the guy bobbled it too. Didn't run to first. Crazy.
Psh, terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Literally.
All right. We've
Yeah.
waited so long to talk about this.
Tigers are 5-1 since the last episode. Whew. I mean, let's just talk about that Red Sox series. Game 1, they destroyed the Red Sox 14-2. Tanner Houck gave up 10 runs. It was
Yeah.
terrible. Riley Green, Little League home run. It was.
My parents were there.
Were they?
Yes. This third inning was bonkers. We almost batted through the order like 8 times. Trey Sweeney homers to center field, scoring Dylan Dingler and Zach McKinstry. Gleyber Torres singles to right field, scoring Kerry Carpenter. Kerry Carpenter to third base. Javi Baez scores. Justin Henry Malloy then singles to shallow center
Yeah.
field. Gleyber Torres.
This was in the bottom of the third inning. We pinch hit Colt Keith for J-Hen, up 9.
Yes.
And that's, dude, you never see anybody do that, and it's so weird. This was Jackson Jobe. He went 6 innings, gave up, or I think he went 5 2/3, gave up 1 run. It was a home run. But very good outing from Jackson Jobe, though.
Very, very great outing.
7 strikeouts, 5 walks.
This is 2 solid outings from Jackson Jobe in a row. We'll get to that in a minute. Game 2 comes along, and it's a closer game.
This is the game of the year.
As
a Tiger fan. So it starts early. Riley Green with a single, scores a run. You get a single from their guy. Javi Baez scores on an air. Alex Bregman hits a home run in Comerica. Then Torkelson hits a home run. Good to see.
One up, ja.
Then they're up 4-3. Then Javi Baez hits a 3-run bomb in the 6th inning. Everyone's going nuts. Insane.
Place
Thought
goes
that was
wild.
Then Tommy Kahnle, dude, he got the ball smacked for David Hamilton. That ball was crushed.
Destroyed.
And then the 10th inning, they make a nice play, but they get a run. Down to our last out, Trey Sweeney, 2 outs. Bang. Single the other way. Or single through the hole. Scores a run. Go to the 11th inning. Quickly, Bo Brisky gets 2 quick outs. That's awesome. It's like, oh, snap.
Bang.
And then Christian Campbell pops the ball up, and somehow it goes over the fence. Dude, I
so
don't
close
know
to
how.
a home run robbery.
Don't know how.
So close.
Literally, I do not know how that got out. And then bottom 11.
There's somebody
Jace
called
Young.
Javier Baez.
Jace Young single, and then Javi Baez with the swing of his
It's
life.
Javier Baez.
Javier Baez is the swing of his life.
Swing of his mother trucking life.
Dude, that was an insane game.
This game by Javi Baez is the greatest game he's ever had in a Detroit Tigers uniform.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think the second would be that walk-off he had his first game.
Yeah.
That was so promising, too.
Then, yeah. Anyways,
Dude.
game 2 was just as good, if not almost better. You have Tarek Skubal on the bump. He goes 11 strikeouts in 6.1 innings, 1 walk, and he only lets up 1 home run.
Yeah, those
5 earned runs.
3 of his runs were given up by Tyler Holton, but
Yeah, it was just...
but it kind of inflated his ERA to like a 2.6 or something like that.
It's all right because we have offense on this Tigers team, which is so nice to see. Trey Sweeney singles left, and Riley Green scores. Alex Bregman hit another home run in Detroit. So sad.
Yeah.
Dylan Dingler then grounds out, and then Colt Keith scores to tie it up 2-2. Then there's someone called Riley Green who homers to center field, making it 2-4. And Trey Sweeney sacrifice flies to Cedon Rafaela and scores Dylan Dingler. And then they come back. Little by little. Little by little.
Literally, that something was so annoying. Then you go to the bottom of the 9th. Aroldis Chapman in. They lead off walk to Ibanez. Then he steals second, throwing air, gets to third. And then I don't know how they were able to do this. They called time and mound visit like 4 times so they can get a challenge. And they challenged it. Good thing they didn't let it happen. And then the guy at third, nobody out. We strand the runner with 2 outs.
Yeah.
Javi Baez could have had another
I thought he
walk-off,
was
bro.
going to do it. I thought he was going to do it.
It was going to be wild.
Yes.
And then the pinch hit,
Jan.
J-Hen, he gets that single. 2 out hit. That was insane.
To walk it off.
Obviously,
great.
J-Hen probably won't be on the team in like a few weeks, but
This
it's
was
nice to see.
This was also the game.
Yeah.
Crazy home run robbery against against Kerry Carpenter. I mean, he drops it, hits off his palm, and then Cedon Rafaela was right there to bucket catch it. So unfortunate.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Brutal. That's the best way to put it.
And,
All right, but then we go into rivalry weekend. I don't even know why we're rivals with the Blue Jays, but apparently we are.
Yeah.
I did not know this. I thought like we were rivals with the Guardians, if anything. I don't know. Tigers take game 1 5-4. Javi Baez hits another home run. Riley Green also hits a home run.
Yeah.
Zach McKinstry also hit a home run. And Riley Green had, 4 RBIs this game, I believe?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, 3 RBIs.
3.
3 RBIs.
2 for 4, 3 RBIs.
With a walk.
And this was Javi Baez diving catch, double play.
Well, great
Javi's,
play.
Bro, insane.
Jack Flaherty finally got a win. Oh, wait, did he not get the win?
No, he did.
I think he might have. But it's probably because I wasn't at the game because he apparently hates pitching when I'm there. Don't know why. Yeah. Game 2.
Brutal loss.
Brutal loss.
I didn't watch any of this, but I do know Torek hit a home run. I know that.
Yes.
Then in the 8th, they get a freaking pinch hit single from Kirk.
Alejandro
and
Kirk.
then a walk-off by Ernie Clement.
Stupid.
Really nothing else to yap about there.
Yeah.
But great pitching from Reese Olson.
Great
Went
pitch.
6 innings, 1 hit.
Yes. But there was also a game yesterday, and it was quite great, to be honest.
Start off torque
Wait.
double.
Yes, start off torque doubles.
In bottom of the first, this is one of the greatest innings a defensive player can have.
A virtual robbery in any other ballpark besides like this in Boston, pretty much. But Akil Baddoo jumps up 10 feet, pretty much.
Yeah.
Takes the ball away from who hit that?
Varsho.
Yeah, Dalton Varsho. And then what happens next?
He made another diving catch and got a double play out of it, dude. Literally the next batter.
Yes.
Probably, I think it was the next pitch, too.
Yes.
Insane. 2 on, nobody out, and they don't get a single run because of Akil Baddoo.
Akil freaking.
It literally felt like he was going to hit a home run that game, but
It did. He didn't, though.
But he didn't, but yeah. Tigers,
They end up scoring 2 in the bottom of the 4th to tie it up. But then Spencer Torkelson singles to center field, and Gleyber Torres scores. That pretty much put it in the bag.
Yeah.
That was the last run of the game. Tigers take the series and the win with that 3-2 victory over the Blue Jays.
And now talk about hot teams. Cardinals are 9
Nine out
of
of
their
the
last
last
11
11.
games. Tigers are 8 of their last 11. So this is going to be an insane series. Starts off Cater Montero tonight versus Sonny Gray. Then you got Tarek Skubal versus Eric Fetty. And then in game 3, it's
Jack Flaherty.
Flaherty versus, I don't know who the other guys, I don't know how to say his
Bush?
name,
Michael
but
Bush? No.
like Valenti or something. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know. So that's going to be a great series. And then, we got 4 against Cleveland, so that's going to be a huge series.
Because then you have who's pitching for us against Cleveland? You have
You have Olsen,
Reese,
Job,
Job,
Montero,
Montero,
Scoobs.
Scoops.
Dude, Sunday, Scoobs, all 11.
And then we play the Giants, who are another hot team.
Yeah, they are really good too.
With Flaherty, Flaherty,
Olsen, Job.
Freddie Orson Job, yeah. And that's 3 series that are going to be tough.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you say is a win for us in the books? How many losses?
2.
2 losses? I'd say 3 to 4 is
I
still
think
a win.
we can sweep the Cardinals, and I think we can win 3 for the Guardians,
Yes. Then
and then 2 for the Giants.
2 for the Giants. All right. I see it.
Yeah.
I see it.
So that is 3, or that is 2 losses.
Yeah,
Dang.
that's 2 losses.
That would be an insane team.
That'd be insane.
But okay, Matt Bierling is very close to coming back.
Yes, he has
He
had his-
probably will be back for the Cleveland series, is what they're saying. Where obviously I think he's just going to be put at third base. They'll option Akil Baddoo. I think he's going to be like our third baseman going forward for a little bit because Jace Young wasn't our fix. And you got guys like McKinstry and stuff playing third. So if Matt Bierling could be our third baseman, that would be nice because our outfield is kind of stacked right now.
Yes.
With our current outfield being Riley Green, Javier Bays, and Kerry Carpenter.
Yes.
So occasionally put Matt Bierling out in the outfield,
But then you also have Winston Perez and Parker Meadows coming back. So do you put Carey in the DH?
Yeah, you put probably Kerry DH. Oh man, it's gonna be tough. Parker in center. I'm not sure. I think we just put Javi back at short.
The option Trey?
No, we just like
Let him play.
platoon them and stuff.
Yeah.
Like maybe he play third sometimes.
Yeah.
He'd just be our McKinstry,
Yeah, exactly.
And then
'Cause
Winston
he can play everywhere
Perez
now.
could also play right field and stuff. So it's gonna be a lot of like some guys get a day off. A lot of
exactly.
stuff. But the only problem is Jake Rogers. I love Jake Rogers, but dude, I don't.
Thomas Nito's playing so good.
He's been very good and he's good defensively. I feel like Dylan Dingler's like
the catcher.
the guy, bro. You give Jake Rogers a 1 start when Scubal's pitching, and then let Dingler go the rest. Bro.
But when do you trade Thomas Nito because he's playing so well?
Probably just option him back to AAA, and then if somebody gets hurt again, probably bring him back up.
Yeah.
Maybe, but dude, I don't want Rogers. Like he's a liability at hitting, and he could play defense, but he does not have Dylan Dingler's arm. That guy can sling it. Ka-chow.
Ka-chow.
But yeah.
Like that, in case you're wondering. That's kind of how he throws.
But it's going to be so nice to have Matt Bierling back.
It will. He was our most reliable bat last year, and
Yeah.
he will only bring good things to Detroit.
Indeed.
Indeed he will.
But Jackson Joe, the last couple starts, he went 6 innings yesterday, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 5 Ks, 1 strikeout of Bo Bichette was disgusting. I mean, nasty sinker, did it almost hit him and he swung.
Literally
Disgusting.
started
Yeah.
middle inside and just darted toward his knee.
Insane.
And
dude.
just completely fooled Bo Bichette and made a fool of him. Indeed.
It was insane.
Yes.
But yeah, the pitching is going to be good against the Cardinals. Hopefully we stay hot because we're the best team in baseball. 31 wins. First team to 30 wins.
Yes.
Best team in baseball.
Best
Not
team
even
in
close.
baseball.
Not even close.
Not even close. Yes, indeed.
I feel like if we play the Dodgers now, we would beat them
I'd say we would beat them if we played the Dodgers now.
because we didn't have Baez. We didn't have Javier Baez back then. We had Javier Baez.
But now we have Javier Baez.
We have Javier Baez now. We have
Can we put that on the back of his jersey, please? Just
Right.
Baez.
just Baez.
Baez. B-A-Z-E.
Mm-hmm.
Looks so much better.
Oh, sweet.
Whatever, yeah.
43, so
We can end it.
soon, just do the
What?
league leaders, maybe.
Oh, yes.
Let's go over league leaders.
League letters.
I felt like that was really short, but dang.
I thought it was quite long, actually.
Oh, really?
Yes. Aaron Judge is still leading the MLB with a 400 batting average with 401. Then Freddie Freeman with 371. Paul Goldschmidt with 339. Will Smith 339. And then Jacob Wilson for the Athletics with 337.
Pitching wins. They're all tied. Max Fried, Hunter Brown, Brandon Pfaadt, Robbie Ray, and Casey Mize.
Who's all now on the IL. He's on
Actually, hold on, I got to say this one thing. Jackson Jobe, every time he started, we've won the game. We're 8-0 with Jackson Jobe starts.
the bang.
Yep.
ERA, Max Fried's at 1.29. Hunter Brown is at 1.43. Tyler Mahle is at 1.47. Nathan Eovaldi is at 1.61. Then Chris Bubich is now at 1.68 or 1.66, excuse me.
Home runs. Shohei is at 16. Judge, Schwarber, and Kyle Raleigh are all at 15. Suarez at 14.
Suarez at 14. And then RBIs, Wilmer Flores is at 42. Aaron Judge is at 41. Seiya Suzuki's at 39. And then Rafael Devers and Spencer Torkelson are tied at 38.
Dang.
Another Tiger alert.
Yep. Saves, Robert Suarez 15. And then 2 tied at 14 with Kyle Finnegan and Andres Munoz. And then Carlos Estevez at 13 and Emilio Pagan for the Reds at 12.
Yes, strikeouts. My boy Mackenzie Gore is still up there at the leader with 84. Zach Wheeler with 80. Garrett Crochet was 73. Chris Sale was 72. And also 72, Carlos Rodon.
Yeah, I think we just ended there.
Yeah.
Be good.
That's the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. We've had a blast. We'll see you guys next week.
Tune in next week for another dose of basement sports, the ultimate prognosis. Sean and Ethan signing off. Peace out. Keep the sports spirit alive.